Since the pandemic in 2020, requiring standardized testing for college admissions has largely come to a halt. What began as a temporary pause due to the fact that students could not get to testing centers has continued on at countless colleges and universities nationwide. We are just now beginning to see some schools reinstate the testing requirement 4 years later. No longer having a testing requirement and instead opting to consider only GPA has caused much discussion. Which is a better predictor of student success, standardized testing or GPA? David Leonhardt wrote in an article for the New York Times that test scores are more reliable than high school grades, partly because of grade inflation in recent years. He goes on to say that research has increasingly shown that standardized test scores contain real information helping to predict college grades, chances of graduation, and post-college success. Having enforced admission standards protects students' best interests and helps to maintain academic integrity. Without them, students could be accepted into institutions where they won't thrive, which can set them up for future struggles in and after college. Students who attend schools they are not academically prepared for are less likely to enroll in challenging majors, more likely to require non-credit-bearing remedial courses, more likely to drop out of college, and are more likely to struggle to pay off their student loan debt. Academic standards do not need to be identical for every institution in the country, and they shouldn't be. But all baccalaureate institutions should require that applicants at least meet SAT or ACT college-ready test score benchmarks and have a minimum high school GPA of 3.0. Studies show that when students meet SAT or ACT college-ready benchmarks, they have a 75% chance of earning at least a C in credit-bearing college courses. And multiple data sources show that, on average, students with a high school GPA of less than 3.0 have a less than 50% chance of graduating in 6 years. The New York Times article goes on to say that amid all the subjectivity in the admissions process, the SAT and ACT, even with their flaws, offer meaningful information about an applicant's readiness to do high-level academic work. The tests create a fixed benchmark that can be more reliable than high school grades, teacher recommendations, or extracurricular activities. Ultimately, considering both standardized test scores and GPA among other predicting factors is most helpful. 2 or more predictive measures of success are better than one. By taking multiple factors under consideration, schools can help ensure that the students accepted into their programs have a greater chance of success both in and after college. With some institutions reinstating or considering reinstating the standardized testing requirement, we can be hopeful that improving academic standards will be to the benefit of students nationwide. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.